They ain't want me now, they all on me. Got counterfeits trying to play me. I guess they thinking I'm Sony. These big head dummies showing up and out of their character. Homie, you need a price, cause without it the squad ain't hearing you. Top of that, we ain't fearing you. We swinging for the fences with the sting of a left hook that connects with Sunny Liston. I'm dismissing any.
I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, I'll set them on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them
Bitcoin
laced.
is flirting with a very key level, and that key level is this point of control. We also have really nice confidence with this level and a golden pocket, but we are flirting with this key level right now, and typically with the volume profiles, once you get accepted back in below that value area high, you are expecting a move back down to your POC. One of those reasons why you're looking for that move down, amongst many things, is that we might break below that value area high, and if we did that, we knew that we would likely get a move down towards the POC. However, we have to expect some kind of
Dog, I only need a facts. What's real, dog? Sitting still, dog. They in they feels, dog. I got these bills, dog. Need a meal, dog. If they wantin' less, it's no deal, dog. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, I'll set them on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, I'll set them on a chase.
Hey yo, Jay, can we get some ratchet one time? Look, I don't wanna talk. How you try and press the kid and really you was soft. All you know is capping, homie, you don't know the law. Pedal to the metal, you ain't catching me in park. I just hit the stop, I don't wanna speak. Talking all that good, so I just hit you with the plays. Running up the score like Tyreek, I'm going deep. Watch me how I'm saucing, I be spreading it with ease. You gon' see the peace, you gon' see the flex when you hear these writtens. Trust me, you know the difference. I got a long ways to climb before you see a slippage. I see the process and the journey I'm supposed to be, but perplexed, cause I don't really see nobody close to me. Hopefully this ain't wasted, and I know it ain't. You gotta take the time for seasoning to marinate. You need the patience under pressure just to detonate. I'm trying to blow up and these heathens need to get it straight. Gifted with a vision and precision, I'm just trying to make it high key. Might be breaking free like I was Zion in some Nikes. Tucked at the crib, bro, you know just where to find me. Making beats and spitting crack verses pretty likely. Yeah, socks with the burst, boy, I ain't changed a bit. Normal guy till I die, you know what it is. You probably thought I'd give up now that I got some kids, but really now I got these arrows aiming at your ribs. I don't wanna talk. How you try and press the kid and really you was soft. All you know is capping, homie, you don't know the law. Pedal to the metal, you ain't catching me in park. I just hit the stop, I don't wanna speak. Talking all that good, so I just hit you with the plays. Running up the score like Tyreek, I'm going deep. Watch me how I'm saucing, I be spreading it with ease. You gon' see the peas. Hey, please be on the notice, these my motives. Bought my chicken and it's rotis. You parsimonious, you take it all cause you a locust. My focus is to grow this mission. A visionary, get a dictionary. We here off the rip and we ain't sharing, we just caring. Let me speak it to the manager. We damage her, no you ain't messing with an amateur. I'm ramming, the competition ain't standing up. They fanning from left to right cause now they branded us. Now who that is? Mike Jones, they ain't want me now, they all on me. Got counterfeits trying to play me, I guess they thinking I'm Sony. These big head dummies showing up and out of their character. Homie, you need a price cause without it the squad ain't hearing you. Top of that, we ain't fearing you. We swinging for the fences with the sting of a left hook that connects with Sunny Liston. I'm dismissing any and all of the disrespect. Nonetheless, it ain't a threat, I'm just letting y'all know who's next. I don't wanna talk. How you try and press the kid and really you was soft. All you know is capping, homie, you don't know the law. Pedal to the metal, you ain't catching me in park. I just hit the start, I don't wanna speak. Talking all that good, so I just hit you with the plays. Running up the score like Tyreek, I'm going deep. Watch me how I'm saucing, I be spreading it with ease. You gon' see the peas, you gon' see the...
come from?
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And maybe once a week you could catch me live in the morning for a quick market update like we did this morning. Shout out to everybody that was tuned into that live earlier today. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Don't forget to smash that like button. Every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on the wheel of pain and pleasure. It's really just the pain of pleasure, and that's about it. We don't really have much pain on there, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to revamp that wheel, guys. We've been revamping the wheel for about 7 months now, but we will get to it. We're trying to figure out a really fun thing to do with that wheel. Maybe put some cool challenges or maybe some direct giveaways where maybe we put actual CandleMafia members on that wheel. That way, if it lands on that person, they just get a giveaway. We're trying to figure it out, guys. But either way, right now it's just the pain of pleasure, the wheel of pleasure. But smash that like button. Every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin. The more likes, the more spins. And the more spins, the more free crypto or free merch or free premium Discord memberships we give away. But, guys, we have an awesome show for you tonight. We're taking a look at Bitcoin. Not really much has happened. Probably one of the most uneventful FOMC meetings yesterday as far as price action goes. And just uneventful days here, guys. Bitcoin just kind of sleeping today, which might not be a bad thing, right? Sometimes, I always say when Bitcoin's taking a nap, sometimes you don't want to wake her up because she gets a little bit cranky when you wake her up from a nap, and she might just dump on you. But, guys, we're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin. Which way are we going? We do have some interesting stuff popping up on the charts right now. Some potentially bullish stuff that we were looking at on the earlier live stream at about 10 o'clock, I think it was. There are some bullish things popping up on the charts that I do want to go over with you guys. But again, just really not much happening. So we're going to try to dissect Bitcoin, figure out which way it's going. And then obviously, as always, we will be taking a look at those altcoins at the end of the stream. So hold on to those altcoin requests. And you guys know when to put them in chat. Just go ahead and spam them in chat when the time comes, and we'll go ahead and take a look at them for you. But before we get into it, guys, let's go ahead and say what is going on to the CandleMafia. Let's go ahead and pop in here. We got BG in the house. What is going on, bro? Shout out to Elianex Rodriguez. What is going on, bro? Thank you for being here. We got Tony D. Ayo in the chat. We got Frankie Tanky Coin out flanky, featuring Wick 589. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for being here. He said he's coming to Atlanta for a Killers concert, I believe. I said, hey, bro, if you're in town, don't be afraid to stop by the Hit Factory. We'd love to say hi to you. But, hey, the Killers, I mean, hey, I don't blame you if you just go to Atlanta. But, hey, if you come by the Hit Factory, I would love to say hi to you, man. But we got Trap Money Benny in the house. What is going on, bro? Thank you for being here. Good to see you in here, man. We got Nagatoshi Sagamoto, 69 likes, baby. Let's go. Hey, Sagatoshi. Long time no see, bro. What's going on? I'm just kidding. I think we saw him this morning. Skywalker, what is up? We got Kenton Smith in the chat. What is going on? Kenton, thank you for being here, bro. Let's see. Fellow CandleMafia DGens. Shout out to the Pepe holders, as Pepe is ripping once again here. We will be taking a look at Pepe, guys. We will take a look at Sui later. And I might take a look at another meme coin. I don't want to give anything away, but let's just say this meme coin doesn't like Pepe. But anyway, I have to be really careful about the meme coins, guys, because, the meme coins are very dangerous, right? Like, they're not legitimate projects. There's typically not, a use case behind them. So I don't want anyone thinking like I'm promoting any of these meme coins. Just be very careful if you're buying meme coins, guys. It is very dangerous, but if you could catch them on the lows, they can be very rewarding, as a lot of you guys are probably feeling right now with Pepe. But BG, we got BG in the house. What's going on? We got Tyler Durden, Rob the Crypto Snob, Captain Kirk. What is going on, Cap? Thank you for being here. We appreciate you guys. Go ahead and show the mods some love in the chat, guys. We got the best mods in the game, as you guys know. Shout out to Vince120. What is going on, bro? We got Kid Crypto. Not crypto. What is going on? Jessica, our female CandleMafia representative. Thank you for being here, Jessica. GF Burke, Ace. We got G4 Life. What is going on, bro? Skywalker, Crypto Pollo, or Bitcoin Chicken, as I like to call him. What is going on, bro? We got Geo, and last but not least, we got World Bet and Eric Browning. But without further ado, guys, we do have to hear a quick word from our channel sponsor, which, as you guys know, is Presend.io. If you guys are sick of double-checking your wallet addresses or double-checking the chain that you're sending to, and you're afraid that your money's going to disappear if you mess up your transaction details, definitely go ahead and head over to send over to Presend.io and check out what they got going on here, guys. They do have a Chrome extension getting released very, very soon, but you can still come use their service by clicking on the web app button right here, and you can connect your MetaMask, and it will give you, as you send your transactions, if you mess up your transaction details, it will come up with a pop-up and say, hey, something's messed up here. Do you want to cancel the transaction? It will, you click the button and it says, hey, all right, we just saved you some money. And they got some stats down here as well. Already saved almost $1 million in transactions. Not too bad, baby. Not too bad. So shout out to Presend. Go check them out, guys. And thank you to Presend.io for sponsoring the channel. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump on into the charts as, like I said, we don't really have anything too exciting going on today. However, let's go ahead and see if we can kind of decode this fickle asset we call Bitcoin. Shout out to Gary Taylor. Oh, Creighton C, gifting the 5 memberships right off the bat. Shout out to Creighton C in the house. And when Creighton tunes in, he makes it known by popping in with those Frankie Candles memberships and just dropping them on the Mafia like he's just he's at one of those nightclubs. You know, those nightclubs, they're always throwing that money. You know what I mean? I don't go to nightclubs, you know, I wouldn't know. But we do throw money. We got something in common with the clubbers out there. But shout out to Creighton C dropping those memberships on the Mafia. We appreciate you, bro. And I know that the Mafia does too. So shout out to you, man. Gary Taylor, thank you so much for that super chat. Says Frankie Savage. Let's go, baby. Some people would call me a savage. I don't use silverware, guys. I just eat with my hands. But don't forget, guys, today's episode is brought to you by Goat Fuel, the new official energy drink of the Frankie Candles live stream. The healthiest, best energy drink you could possibly buy. 0 sugar, electrolytes, essential vitamins, and guys, this one's got mushrooms in it. So I don't know what that's going to do to me, but hey, it's goat fuel, right? If goats eat mushrooms, Frankie Candles eats mushrooms. Let's get it. Now, soon available on the merch store. I'm just kidding, guys. This is not my company. But hey, shout out to Goat Fuel. I actually really like this. It seems like a healthier energy drink. But continuing on here, always remember, guys, I am not a doctor or a financial advisor at that. But continuing on here, guys, now I'm going to start off on the higher time frames. We actually haven't checked in on the higher time frames, too closely. Haven't really checked in too closely on these in the past couple of streams. But just to kind of check in on the macro here, last chance to short. It will be a long way down. Shout out to Creco. We're going to take a look at that, and if there is any opportunities, we'll try to snipe him out here. I don't know what kind of mushrooms they are. It says it says magic on the bottom on the ingredients. I don't know what that means. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Is the last energy drink is really good. You're talking about the Aztecian Cactus Moss Water, which I do have as backup right here. But I just wanted to switch up to Goat Fuel because low key, I just like the name. But it does taste pretty good. It tastes kind of like mushrooms. But taking a look here at the weekly time frame, guys. Obviously, we do still have that money flow coming to the upside, which is a pretty decent sign here as we continue up there. VWAP starting to roll back over to the upside here. Now, too soon to kind of take anything away from that weekly VWAP, but it is definitely more of a good sign than a bad sign. The fact that we are curving up and that money flow is cruising to the upside. And this is on our regular candles. Heikinashis have not crossed over into the green just yet, but they will likely follow suit on those regular candles. Now, something else I do want to take a look at here, guys, is going to be, I do want to go ahead and come up to the monthly is confirmed. If we go, I think it was the 2-month I was looking at here, which is very, very interesting. I did kind of want to look at this live. I kind of just spotted it. Let's see. What was it? I forget what time frame it was. There we go. And we got to go to the Bitstamp chart so we can get a little bit of a better volume in here. Actually, on regular candles, guys, we are printing our first 2-month green dot that that is on the bottom of Market Cipher B, right? We have the 0 line right here, in the middle of the top. We have the 0 line in the middle, and then the -60 line or the overbought level is up here, and then your oversold levels are down here. The 0 line is just in the middle, but we are getting our first little green dot below the 0 line here on Bitcoin on the 2-month chart, which is very hard to kind of take anything away from this. However, you do have it is a kind of like a trigger wave here, or a trigger wave looking kind of thing. Now, we don't have an anchor wave, but as you guys know, this is going to kind of come in not in handy, but it's going to kind of make sense when we move on to the daily time frame. A lot of times when you get those trigger waves, it can trigger a very big move to the upside. However, I do like to have anchor waves down here, but we don't have those. But very interesting. I just happened to be messing around before, and I did see that 2-month green dot. Very, very interesting here, and definitely would be more of a bullish sign. But working our way down on these higher daily time frames, 6-day money flow is now crossing over into the green, which is definitely a good sign. VWAP starting to roll back to the upside. I mean, this money flow has looked pretty good for a long time, right? We've just been making higher low after higher low after higher low after higher low. And now we're getting that crossover into the green. Definitely a very bullish sign. And as long as we can sustain that green money flow crossover, VWAP is curving back up. Probably not going to get a green dot, soon, but it's definitely better that we are getting that curve than not. 5-day VWAP is coming back up towards that 0 line. Money flow still in the green. 3-day VWAP cruising back up. Money flow even cruising back to the upside as well. And then the 4-day as well, kind of getting rejected there. But your money flow is really what you want to be looking at, guys, because that does indicate the longer-term trend. Shout out to Davolce. Shout out to you, man. He says, is the new meme coin the one posted by Martini Guy? I don't know what he posted. If you let me know in the chat, I just don't want to be very... We'll talk about it when the meme coin comes up. Honestly, I mean, this will give it away. I can't say the name on YouTube. And like I said, this meme coin does not like Pepe, but I have not bought it yet. I don't want anyone getting it twisted. I do not have it yet. I am watching it. I am looking at it, and I am interested. I'm curious. But understand, guys, meme coins are an absolute gamble. An absolute gamble. Most of them are scams, right? And even if they're not scams, it's, they typically do rip and then they absolutely go to zero, even the ones that aren't scams. So just be careful with that. If I were to invest in this other meme coin that doesn't like Pepe and that I can't say on the live stream, this is, I am gambling my money. The money I put in there is money that I would be willing to go to Vegas with and just throw in the air in the middle of the casino and walk away from, right? I am expecting the money to go away. If it doubles, triples, quadruples, or 100x's, then it's just an added benefit. So please understand that. And also, I want to be very clear, guys. Probably not a lot of influencers out there doing this. I have no secret information. Okay, at least for this. Maybe maybe I will have secret information one day on something. But in this particular case, I don't really typically have any secret information. But I don't have any secret information on this coin that I know it's gonna pump or anything. I am literally blindly gambling on this coin for fun. So I don't want anyone thinking like Frankie Candles bought this one. It must go up. It could totally dump. It's not like I did TA on it and it looked like it was gonna blow up or anything like that. This is a blind gamble. And again, I haven't bought it, right? So yeah. But shout out to Davolce. I don't know. Maybe that's what the Martini guy is talking about. I'm not 100% sure what he was mentioning. But we'll have to see. We'll see what he said. Rob, shout out to Rob. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Said Sky Token, the token side of SkyPath Security, just announced a partnership with Amazon. They have created technology aimed to prevent active shoot. Okay. Interesting. Shout out to Rob. Thank you for that. Thank you for that little knowledge bomb right there. We'll go ahead and maybe we'll check that out in a minute for sure. Thank you for that, bro. We'll keep an eye on that for sure. Mr. T Crypto guessing on those meme coins. Can't tell you if you're warm or hot. I won't tell you you're cold, though. But let's see here. And again, no secret information on these meme coins, guys. A blind gamble. A blind gamble. It's probably a scam, honestly. So just understand that. I probably invested in in my crypto career, I've probably invested in, 100 meme coins, right? I probably made money on 8, 10, maybe, out of 100. But understand that, I'm putting very small amount of money. So those 10 that blew up, definitely profitable on these meme coins, right? Because I'm putting a very little amount of money. And then the ones that go, they like 100x or whatever, right? 50x, 75x, was actually caught, low-key, caught SafeMoon the day it came out, or the second day it came out. Yeah, that thing ripped. But anyway, maybe we'll talk about that later in the show. But VWAP getting rejected here on the 4-day. Taking a look at that 3-day. Got a rejection, but now you're curving back up. Money flow coming up, looking pretty nice. Your 2-day, VWAP doesn't look the best. Money flow coming out. Kind of bing-bonging around here, guys. I'll be 100% honest with you. However, when you come on over to the daily, this is kind of what we were talking about on the morning show, and we're talking about maybe making that a once-a-week thing, guys, the morning show. I will always do, obviously I'll do multiple pre-recorded market updates in the morning, but we're thinking about if you guys liked it. If you did, guys, go comment on that morning stream that we did earlier today. If you guys like that, let us know. We might kind of actually make it a show that I do, at a certain day, at a certain time, a morning little market update that's live, and then the other ones will be pre-recorded. We're thinking about calling it maybe Coffee and Crypto. Or maybe coffee and candles, not coffee and crypto, or crypto caffeine, or I don't know. Let us know your ideas in the chat. But hey, shout out to Hannah King. Thank you for the super chat. Said, I'd take the casinos over meme coins. Hannah King, you might get better odds. I'll tell you that. You might get better odds. I mean, winning 10%, 10 out of 100 is not great, right? You might have better odds on blackjack. So, no, yeah, very, very true. But let's go ahead and continue on. John Davis, I would say don't. I would say don't buy it. I have to say that, right? Oh, actually, I want to say that. It's probably a rug pull, but it is. I am looking at it. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it live, right? Like, we'll just show it. If I get wrecked, we'll just get wrecked live. It'll be fun. But I don't recommend buying any meme coins, guys. They are typically horrible investments. But anyway, guys, this is what was making me kind of feel decent about the daily, was that money flow coming up, right? Plus our very, 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 very small trigger wave right here with the green dot very close to the 0 line. Now, a lot of times when that happens, we were talking about this on the morning stream, a lot of times when you get those really, really close trigger waves, when they're tight to that 0 line, a lot of times it can result in a big move to the upside, right? And we kind of compared them to blood diamonds because blood diamonds typically give you a big move to the downside. However, if you look at Market Cipher B, look how close that red dot was to that 0 line. That prints the blood diamond, and that is what gives you the big move down. You could see this blood diamond as well started a pretty decent move to the downside. Your red dot was very close to that 0 line. And then right here, I'm surprised that wasn't a blood diamond, but kind of in the opposite fashion or opposite manner, you can see here, tight red dot, blood diamond, dump, right? So kind of in the same way, you could look at the green dots on the other end of the spectrum, and you can kind of see that, when you get those tight trigger waves on the green dots, a lot of times it will kind of do the opposite of a blood diamond and get a big move to the upside. So that is, kind of what was making me lean a little bit more bullish today, and we kind of just bing-bonged around. It was kind of just neutral. But your 16-hour starting to roll over at this point. 12-hour also starting to roll back over to the downside. 10-hour rolling back over. And then your 8-hour is looking for that red dot. So naturally, I'm going to come down here to these lower time frames between the 15 and the 30 minute to see if our money flow is coming out. And it is indeed rolling to the downside. 30 minute starting to curve off here as well. Once we start printing that red dot on the 8-hour, if we get that 24 and 30-minute money flow crossover at the same time, sometimes it can be a very, very big move down. So that is kind of what I would be looking at for a move to the downside. That next 30-minute money flow crossover may be the thing that gives it to you. And that's kind of your bearish case here. And I think we actually brought that up on the morning stream as well, as obviously the 8-hour has developed a little bit more. We were kind of up here starting to roll over, and now we're approaching that 0 line. And that is kind of where I would expect this to start kind of pulling down. The only thing really is that trigger wave on the daily might start showing itself out of nowhere. Very hard to tell, but as of right now, has not really given you much. Taking a look at our 4-hour, we did print our red dot. VWAP is kind of coming to the upside, but looking like it might want to reject a little bit. But let's go ahead and pull up our levels here and take a look at what we got going on. Let's see. Market breakdown breakfast. What about bagels and Bitcoin? Bitcoin and bagels. Hey, I don't hate that. Rob, I think you need to move to Atlanta, bro. You just like spark. You inspire. I love that. Yeah. Oh, market breakdown breakfast. I like that. Bagels and Bitcoin. That's not bad. Rob, say something else. Maybe you'll spark some more ideas. I like this. Let's see. The Crypto Bistro. Hey, we got Tony Soprano in the chat, guys. Show some love to Tony Soprano, guys. You don't want to disrespect the Mr. Soprano over here. Frank's Coffee. Let's go. I like this. Yeah, meme coins. Trade it. Don't date it. Beffed up 100%. CCC. You coming to Dave's birthday in Discord. Heckle-fit. Wait, is it Dave's birthday? It is not Dave's birthday. Is it Dave's birthday? Yo, hold up. Is it actually Dave's birthday? The morning moss water. Yo, you guys are good. Guys, you leave your comments if we do a morning show. If we decide to do that, let us know what you want us to call it in the what are they called? What are they called? Comments, in the comments, not the chat. Leave them in the comments so I can go back and read them. If we pick your name, I will like shout you guys out like crazy. I'll like retweet you or something, and I don't know. Maybe we'll send you some merch. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to call it. But shout out to Zakaria. Hopefully I said that right. And he deleted it. Oh God, was he meme coin shilling, or was he hating? Because I would love to see what he said if he was hating. I love haters. We make haters our friends, guys. People try to hate on us, and it's like, yeah, dude, wrong people, man. Wrong people. Yeah, so someone actually commented on a video. I just answered it. He was like, let me guess. You're going to say, watch these levels, and it's going down, but look out, it might go up. And this could be this could be a teachable moment, guys. I said that is technical analysis, and that's how you benefit on the way up and the way down. It's really, really fun. So yeah, he was probably looking to go back and forth and argue, but I was just like, yeah, basically, yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you make money when it's going up and down, and sometimes you can make money when it goes up and down at the same time, and you do that by understanding that the market does go up and then it goes down, and it can do either one. So I love when people just like don't know how the market moves, and they're like, let me guess, it could go up or down. Yes, actually, you're indeed 100% correct. So let's go. So that like people like that get stuck watching these other influencers that just like claim to have some special information. They know what's going to happen, and it's just simply not true. Nobody knows that, guys. I hate to ruin the surprise, but nobody knows if it's going up or down 100%. So if that's what you're looking for, just the quicker you understand that's not a real thing, the more money you'll make faster. But let's see. Is it really Dave's birthday? I need to know if it's actually Dave's birthday. Somebody, Frankie, don't ever ask how they make the hole in the donuts. You don't want to know. Shout out to Dixon. I'm the guy that puts the holes in the donuts. It's out of the bag. Cat's out of the bag, guys. Let me know if it's actually Dave's birthday, because I will sing happy birthday to him. I'm so excited for my birthday party. Dave, it's not Dave's birthday. Okay, Dave, I almost sang to you live in front of hundreds of people. Almost got me. That would be funny, though. All right, let's VWAP and coffee. Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and continue on here. Take a look at some of these key levels. Now, let's see. Actually, let's pull up. We'll pull up this chart. But we're going to take a look at the FEMEX chart. Here we go. All right, so basically, guys, what I am looking at on Bitcoin as of right now, basically nothing has really happened. Obviously, we came down to this golden pocket to put in a lower high before continuing to the upside. And basically, right now, kind of the key levels that I am looking at is obviously going to be, we are basically sitting at critical support, right? And basically, that level is about $28,800, right? At 28.8K. You guys hear me say this number all the time. And the reason we talk about this level is because essentially, at least right now, in the context of what we're looking at currently, this is the doorway to potentially get a bigger move to the downside, right? As we were on our way down here, we were potentially expecting a move to our value area low, but we got to bounce basically off that 786 to come higher, right? So we are now starting to reject this value area high. This value area high within this value area, right? So this is the key level, because once we lose this level decisively, guys, and we cannot get back above that value area high, that is where you are likely to get your move all the way down here to the point of control at about $28,060. Oh, Bing Bong Breakfast. You guys are crushing it. Please put these in the comments. Oh, Bing Bong Breakfast. That is a good one. Fibonacci and coffee. Ooh. What about fibs and French toast? Hey, God, you guys are good. All right, shout out to Brad Guidell in the chat. What is going on, brother? I'm my hero. What is up? Thank you for being here, guys. But if we break below this value area high, guys, and we cannot get above, this is where we will likely get a move to that point of control at about $28,050. And with that being said, the one thing that was making me think that we wouldn't break down from here is that daily green dot. But now, with the 12-hour rolling back over, the 10-hour rolling back over, and that 8-hour looking for the red dot with your money flow crossover into the red on the 30-minute, looking like it wants to happen pretty quickly here. This is a harsh look at that. Look at that curvature, guys. That is what you call curvature. That is making me feel maybe a little bit more bearish in the short to medium term. And, unless this daily green dot starts to seriously show itself in the next 2 hours, it does look like we may kind of get a VWAP flop potentially on the daily time frame here. So something just to be careful of. It is a little bit wish-washy out there, guys. So just be careful. But taking a look here, if we do get that move down, kind of the main level that I think that if we are going to get saved and bounce right out of here, right out of, this more macro range, if we get accepted back down here, if we're not going to get accepted and come back down to the POC, I would be kind of looking at, I'm going to get rid of this fib. What I would be looking at is the point of control of this kind of local range right here. And that is coming in at about $28,535. And that is kind of the level that I would be watching very closely, because if we are going to come down and not hang around in here, we may get that bounce off that level before fully getting accepted back into this area. However, I wouldn't really have high hopes because, again, once we get underneath here, I am expecting a move down to that golden pocket. And yeah, again, $28,050. And then if we don't get a strong bounce off that level, likely that you're going to work your way all the way down to your value area low. However, I would keep a close eye on that 786 at $27,570. But again, guys, I'm going to pull up a fresh chart here just to kind of, because I think, a lot of people look at these levels and they might be like, he's got a golden pocket here. There's a 786 here, a POC here, a POC here, a value area high, value area low, volume, VPVR. And sometimes it can get very, very confusing, right? So I'm just going to pull up a clean chart, no indicators at all, and I'm just going to break down kind of the levels that we're looking at and why they're important, right? This is the main range that I am looking at right here, basically pulling from this sideways range all the way to our current price action, right? And that is kind of the macro. Let's go to the FEMEX chart, actually, so these are accurate. So I'm going to go ahead. There you go. This is essentially that this major range that we're looking at. And again, this is going to vary based off, very slightly based off of what exchange you're looking at. The reason I'm looking at FEMEX is because that's where I trade, or it depends. If I'm in a trade on FEMEX, I'll look at FEMEX. For the most part, I look at the Bitstamp chart because it has the most price history. But if you want like the most exact levels to what you're trading, you might want to be looking at the exchange that you're trading on. But that would really be more for like scalping. Other than that, most of the charts don't really have much of a difference. I'm typically either looking at Bitstamp or FEMEX, or sometimes I'll look at the BitGet chart if I'm trading on BitGet. But it's really not that big of a deal. So I don't want people like freaking out if they're like, oh my God, I've been trading on the wrong chart the whole time. That's why I'm losing my trades. It's likely not, right? It's a very small difference. But this is basically the range that I am looking at, right? Again, within that, there's just other ranges, right? You could have a macro range, and then you have this little range right here. And then you have this, you can have this, this whole thing could be a sideways range, right? And basically, I just use this VPVR, or the fixed range volume profile to get context into what I'm looking at, right? Because you could look at this with your naked eye, and you could be like, okay, like we clearly have highs here, resistance here, clearly have support here, right? And that's kind of what I do, right? I'll come here and I'll be like, all right, these are clear highs. These are clear lows. We get bounces at these levels, rejections at these levels. This looks like a deviation. This looks like a deviation. And then I'll go ahead and pull the volume and see what the volume profile says. And a lot of times it's close, right? You don't always nail it, but usually it's very close. And then I'll just go ahead and take the levels that the volume profile gives me. And then when you deviate and you start ranging up here, it's hard to trade, trying to find context there. If we start trading up here, let's go in bar replay mode, right? Let's say you're right here, right? And you have your range and price leaves your range. You were balanced here. This was a fair price for Bitcoin. And then you leave the range. And now you're ranging up here. What do? Go ahead and pull a range on this price action. Now you could go down to a lower time frame and you can be scalping this range. You can be scalping this range now, right? Because this range kind of isn't in play anymore because you're not really in that range. But now you've created another one, and now you have another range to look at and trade the same way you traded the bigger range, looking for longs at the lows and shorts at the highs, right? And here's a perfect example because I feel like they're very rare. Here's an example of, I don't know what the confirmations would have been here. Did you have like a bear div or anything? You did have a little bear div, but they don't always play out, right? You didn't make it all the way to the POC here, right? You came up and then it ripped to the upside. So they're not 100%, but they are very, very, very reliable. But now you have context, right? So you might be looking for longs at this range or this range low and then looking for shorts at the range high. And that's just basically, that's kind of why these sometimes look confusing. Like, well, should I be paying attention to this range or this range? Well, the truth is you can kind of pay attention to both of them, right? I pay attention to the range that I am in. So if I'm trading within this range, that's the range that I look at. And if I'm trading in this range, that's the range I'll look at. But zooming out here a little bit, the reason why you do want to actually pay attention to the old ranges is because old value area highs and value area lows, even the POCs, can be very important even if you're not trading in that range anymore. And a perfect example, guys, this is the sauce, guys. This is the sauce. Get your uncooked spaghetti, your marinade, dip your uncooked spaghetti in your marinade, and start taking your notes on your uncooked lasagna sheets, guys. If you're not Italian, you won't get that joke. But anyway, if you're trading in this range, guys, the reason you want to pay attention to the other ranges as well is because this value area low, this value area high in this POC will likely play a key point in your other TA, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put a horizontal line right on top of that value area low. Now, can anybody tell me why this value area low is important to pay attention to, even though we are not trading in that range anymore over here? Well, yes. Good job. Shout out to Crypto Pollo. Thank you for answering the question. You're right. It acted as resistance, right? And these previous value area lows can be very, 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 very important because not only are you likely to get resistance once you break below the range and come back up to test it, a lot of times this level on the breakdown will get retested before you come down even lower, and it could be a great place to put in a lower high and catch some really strong short positions. Now, not only is it important for that reason, it is resistance. It's also a very good place to make lower highs, and so you can catch some nice short positions, but also it gives you context into what might happen if you break above that value area low, because we know if we break above this value area low, it's gonna be likely that the next stop is the value area high of that range, because we know if we get above this level, we're gonna get accepted back into this area of balance, and it's likely that we might start to range around in these levels once again, right? So that's kind of what we've been looking at. Again, pulling that range all the way from May of 2022, we pulled that value area low, value area high, and POC from this range, and the levels were respected perfectly, and that's how we were able to get a short from the top here at about 30,100. Right? So that is why you have to pay attention to old ranges, or why you should. You don't have to, but that's why you should, and why it's really, really good at finding key levels. If you have a macro, it's another reason why this level here, let me go ahead and put a horizontal line. That's, again, why we were expecting such heavy resistance when we were hitting our head here, saying, guys, this is monumental resistance, right? And not only was this support throughout the entire top of the bull market, but also if you pull your range right here, pull your range against, throughout all this price action, this entire range, could probably put a little bit deeper. Actually, on the Bitstamp chart, it actually gets even better. It's actually even closer to these levels. But your value area low, where is it? Of that entire macro range. This is a very important range to be analyzing because that value area low comes in where? What a coincidence. It's exactly where we rejected. It's exactly where that candle wicked up to, right? Right, almost to the dollar. I'll be 100% honest with you guys. I didn't think it was going to be that close. Yeah, it's like where we rejected to the dollar, right? And that is why it is so important to be looking at those old ranges, right? Because okay, yeah, that's a strong level of resistance, right? Because it acted as support throughout the entire top of the bull market. It's obviously going to be strong resistance, right? Because when you break support and flip it upside down, it's resistance. But getting that exact level of the value area low wound up being exactly where we rejected, exactly where we wicked into. That's why we were watching this level, because not only was it the value area low of this range, but it was also, hold up, this might be different because we're on the Bitstamp chart, but please, volume profiles, if you love me as much as I love you, please work. Here we go. If you pull this little local range right here, we actually were looking at a slightly different level. But yeah, so it's different because we are on the Femex chart right now. But if you go to the Bitstamp chart, guys, this value area high is right on this level. And coincidentally, the value area low of the bigger range was down here. But either way, no matter what chart you were looking at, either the value area low of this giant range or the value area high of this little range would have been the exact level that you would have rejected from, right? So you would have known that this level here at $31,072 was a very key level to be looking for shorts. And then all you need after that to know that it's going to be a fire short is to pull up an indicator and get some. I almost said a bad word, guys. I'm ranting right now because this is useful information. You guys can take this information, leave the live stream at the end. Don't leave now. Leave at the end and go back test this and put this into action today. This is actionable. I don't want to say advice, but I mean this not financial advice, technical analysis advice. This is very actionable. advice, right? You could go use this right now. And, that's why we were looking at this level. And then all you need is some kind of a confirmation. I just happen to know that, we were looking at that level saying, hey, we're looking for shorts here. When we approached the level, I said, hey, that's weird. We're getting a little bit of a bear div over here on the 4-hour time frame. I know that's a very strong bearish signal. I don't know, maybe 75% of the time, more often than it's not, right? And then I see money flow starting to come out as well. That's another confirmation, right? And then you could start coming down as you're printing this red dot on the 4-hour. You can go to time frames such as the 15-minute. We're giving it all away here, Mafia. Let's go. But you could come on over here, come to your 15-minute, and what you would be looking for here is money flow coming out. And I guess it wasn't the clearest thing, but you crossed over into the red pretty dang close. I bet you that crossover is still on that 4-hour red dot. But this is, really all you needed was that 4-hour bear div with your money flow coming out. Go down to the lower time frames. Notice the money flow's coming out as well. And then what would you do? You would just look for a short to a local level, a little scalp short. And then as you sit in that trade, you could choose to take your full profits, or you could either take your full profits or hold on to it and see if you could turn it into a grand slam trade. And this one wound up playing out for about 13%, right? And the reason that I was able to put that setup in the premium Discord was simply because of that. I just showed you guys exactly, people probably wonder, like, how does he get these setups? That is exactly what I did to find that whole setup. That was every single step that I did. I knew I had the key resistance. I knew exactly where it was. And I knew that because it was a value area high, I know it's a value area low on this chart, but on the Bitstamp chart we were looking at, it was the value area high. So you look for shorts at the local value area high. That's why I had the key level, looking for shorts. Bearish divergence, confirmation number 1, money flow coming out, bearish confirmation number 2, lower time frames, money flow coming out, bearish confirmation number 3, right? So that is how you do it, right? And that's why it's important to be looking at other areas. When you guys see me go back and pull ranges or pull volume on old ranges, that's why I do it. Because it's kind of a secret. I don't really see a lot of other people talking about that. I know other people do it, but I don't really see anyone else talking about that on YouTube. So there you go, guys. That's a little bit of free sauce for the Frankie Candles live stream right there. It's just another tool that you can use to get more confidence and get more confluence to make more money in your trades. Shout out to the CandleMafia. That's for you guys. I don't know why I'm mad about it. This is like fun. But yeah, I'm like mad at the volume profiles because they're so dang good. All right, let's see. Shout out to Frankie Tanky Coin, out Flanky, featuring Wick 589. I see that possum in there, Wick, with the stank fingers. He says, can you put it into pizza terms for me? Okay, I can put it into pizza terms for you. Ready? Think of the value area as your oven temperatures. The value area high is 450 degrees, about as hot as you want to cook a pizza at, right? You don't want to overcook the pizza at 500 degrees, so you want to stay within that. Value area high because you don't want to burn the pizza. You only want to cook it at 450 and below. So once you see that, oh wow, the price got really, really hot over here to 450, and when we came up to that 450 temperature, we burnt the pizza and it dumped. So you take that temperature, you move it over here, and when your current price action approaches that overcooked level, 450, tap that 450. We don't want to burn anything, but it did get a little burnt because it touched the level, and it absolutely dumped Bitcoin. I made that up on the spot, Wick, but hopefully that was good enough for you, bro. Let's go. Let's see. Bada boom, bada bing. Let's see. Darren Does Think says, Frankie Evan Aldo says the 4-hour, 15-minute, etc. is good strat for higher time frames. Divided by 6, 8-hour 30, 16 1 hour, 1 day 90. Yeah, so for me, I look at, if I'm looking for the, I don't really look at specific time frames. I look at like time frame ranges, right? Because it's very hard. Like, so when I look at the 8-hour, for instance, right? We just talked about this, right? If this 8-hour prints a red dot, I'm going to come down and I will look at multiple of these lower time frames, right? And you guys should go back and back test this to see how accurate it really is. It doesn't hit all the time, but it will hit very often, right? So if I see the 8-hour red dot printing, just in general on Market Cypher, if you have a red dot on a higher time frame, I'm just looking for money flow on the lower time frames in general to be coming out. But with the 8-hour, you will notice if you back test it, you get a red dot here, right? We have a red dot on the 8-hour on this yellow line, coincidentally. And then we'll come down to the 15-minute, right? Find your vertical line. And there you go, right? So that was an 8-hour red dot, right? And your 15-minute money flow was about to cross over into the red. Your 24-minute money flow was clearly coming out here, looking for a crossover into the red. Your 30-minute, let's see. 30-minute was a little further away, but it definitely was coming out, right? And what I look for is a trend, right? So if the 15-minute is on its way out, I'm not going to keep scrolling to that line because it's annoying. But if the 15-minute money flow was coming out, and the 24-minute starting to come out, I could expect the 30-minute to start coming out, and then eventually the 45-minute, right? And it doesn't always bleed all the way through the time frames, but you could expect those lower time frames to bleed into those sister time frames is what I call them, right? So for me, the 1, 2, 3, and 4 hour, I'll consider those sister time frames, right? Maybe the 5 and 6 hour kind of are like step siblings to those time frames. And then the 8, 10, 12, and 16, those are sister time frames to me. And then you have the daily 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 2, 3, 4, 5 day. Those are sisters, right? And then you have like the 6 day, weekly, and above. Sometimes I loop the 5 day in there. But when I look at the time frames, that's kind of how I think about it. And then the 1, 3, 5, 7, 10, 12, 15, those are like the sister minute time frames that I look at. So I do look at, I kind of look at the time frames in chunks, right? So like daily to about the 4 or 5 day, and then the 5 day to the week, 5 day to the 2 week, and then the 16 hour basically to like the 6 hour is kind of the higher hourlies for me, and then the 5 to the 1 are the medium hourlies or medium to low hourlies. 90 to like 24, I usually chunk those together, and then the 15 and down, right? So when I'm scalping, I'm looking for entries on the 1 through 15. If I'm scalping the 1 minute, I'm probably looking at the 15-minute as like my environment time frame where I'm trying to identify if we're in a downtrend or an uptrend. But yeah, these are kind of, I think of them as like sister blasphemy. But yeah, that's kind of how I look at the time frames, right? So there you go. Hopefully that helps you out. All right, let's see. Frankie's Coffee Morning Flow. Hey, I like that one. Yeah, let's go. Step Sidlin, let go. All right, let's see. Tony D, do you vote for FC Mornings? Remember the sound of it. Ha! I actually like that. Because that's how I feel. All right, let's see. Hopefully I've read that correctly. All right, let's see. Morning movements. Oh, God, that's good. Fruity Pebbles and Candles. I like that. All right, guys. So there you go. Just kind of went on a little bit of a rant there because, to be honest with you, Bitcoin's not doing much, right? So I figured I'd spit that little sauce for you guys. Hopefully, you guys found it valuable. I'm a thin crust guy and pineapple. Hey, I don't hate pineapple on pizza. I just hate pineapple on New York pizza. Here for the Bing Bong. Let's go, Jose Rodriguez. Bing bong. Let's go. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. But guys, let's go ahead and continue on here. Again, that daily, I'm really curious to see what happens on that daily with this green dot. If we're going to get a VWAP flop and rip right back to the downside, printing an immediate red dot here, in which case we may print another blood diamond if that were to happen. But money flow looks good on the daily for the most part, at least for right now. So I would have to lean a little bit more bullish until we print that next daily candle. If we get that VWAP flop, I may change my sentiment, but we'll have to see what that daily close gives us. And then again, on that bearish case, I'd look for that red dot and that red dot on the 8 hour with your 15 minutes already deep in the red, but your 24 minute is crossing over into the red now. So again, if that 30 minute follows suit and prints with that 8 hour red dot, it may be powerful, right? And kind of the farthest I'm willing to extend that is into the 45 minute, right? If the 45 minute crosses over at the same time, I may take that as well. But I'd really rather see it on the 24, 15, 30. All right, let's go ahead and continue on here. Yo, Corey, shout out to Corey. He says, are all those names about morning poops or something? Am I missing something? It's about a potential new like 30-minute live show we might do maybe once a week. We haven't decided yet. We're thinking about doing it, but we're looking for a name. Like if we do it, what will we call it? Coffee Crypto Cannelloni. Hey, shout out to Darren Does Things. I love this, guys. Put these names in the comments so I can go back and look at them. Profits and Coffee. Hey, let's go. All right, so that is kind of what I'm expecting, guys. If that kind of 8-hour red dot does bring us down, I would look to get a move to that golden pocket / point of control, again, coming in at about $28,060. And then you guys know, obviously, if you don't hold support on top of that, you would look for a breakdown, bearish retest, and a potential dump to your value area low, where I am kind of just waiting, right? I really want price to come back down here so I can look for longs, or so we can get that head and shoulders to play out finally, where you have the left shoulder, right, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, very sloppily done here. But, if we could finally break down out of here so we could see Bitcoin do something, because this range is starting to get old. But let's go ahead and just check in on the DXY real quick. I don't think really anything has happened here. Let me go ahead and pull it up on another chart. Where's our other? Is it this one? There it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the DXY here. Tons of brushes. Let's turn these off. Bada boom, bada bing, and there we go. Okay, so taking a look at the higher time frames. As you guys know, the 786, we drew this line yesterday, or we drew this white box. This 786 is key. If we lose this 786, it is going to be likely, in my opinion, that we do get a move a little bit further down, all the way back down here to about 99,356. But we got to break below this white box, right? Every time we come into those white box, you got to bounce here. It was a nice support resistance flip. Then you came down, pushed into the white box, got a bull div on the daily, ripped up, came back down, right to the bottom of the blue box again, shot it back up, and now we are approaching the white box again, currently getting a little bit of a bounce, but really looking for this thing to dump, below this level. If we can decisively break this level, I would even maybe put an alert here on TradingView to let you know when you break that level, because if you break that level, Bitcoin is probably going to break out. So that is what I'm looking at on the DXY, and with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into Ethereum. Let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum. And while I'm doing that, guys, go ahead and throw your altcoins into chat. Pepe and Coffee, or PP and Coffee, those do typically go together. Captain Crunch and Crypto Brunch. Oh, I like that one. Let's go. I'm my hero. You are my hero. That is, let's go. I love that. Oh my God. Oh, not a huge pineapple. Captain, not a huge pizza fan myself. Captain Kirk, I love pineapple pizza. It's about the only way I eat it. Wow. Wow, Captain, you do not like coffee. That is, what am I saying? You don't like pizza. Very different than coffee. Shout out to Captain Kirk. But I love that. Captain Crunch, or Captain Kirk and Crypto Brunch. Let's go. But let's go ahead and continue on, guys. Trap Money Benny wants to see Gala. Let's go ahead and my Pepe is short currently. Pepe to 0. Somebody call the cops on the Mafia. You guys are ridiculous. All right, let's go ahead and let's take a look at Ethereum real quick. And again, there's really not going to be much to look at here, guys. Kind of just the same thing as Bitcoin. Taking a look at the daily. See if we could deduce anything. Now, looking a little bit different. Money flow does look good. No tight trigger wave on this, like we saw on Bitcoin. Starting to flop over there as well. So very, very similar here. May get a rejection here. This value area high at 1907 may become very important, guys. But continuing on, get rid of these brushes. They drive me absolutely nuts. Yeah, take a look here. Rejecting the value area high, right? Like nothing really out of the ordinary here. We came from the value area low, moved up to the value area high, and now we're rejecting the value area high, potentially moving our way down to that value area low again, where I would be potentially looking for longs. We did catch this nice long in the premium Discord from the bottom all the way up into this purple box, which I am no longer in, I don't believe. But looking forward, due to the laws of the volume profile, we may actually wind up continuing to get a move down here. However, I would be watching one level in specific, and or as some would say, in Pacific. And that level would go ahead and be, why did I grab that? I wanted the fib. I would actually look for a local golden pocket for a potential higher low. So I would pull it from the low of this move down. So I would include this as a level of support I would be looking at. Actually, what I would like to see is a move down to this golden pocket to potentially, I don't know. I really would like it to come back to the bottom of the range, but I would like to watch this golden pocket about 1848 for some potential support. However, really the real important level here, guys, is going to be this level here that we toyed around with for quite some time at about 1830, because this, if we pull up our visible range volume profile, whoa, what is going on? VRVP. I would actually look at this as a pretty important level because you can see here we got a little bit of a fall off in volume here. You can also see the same thing on this end. But if we break below this level, we will likely get accepted into this range, in which case would give us a move down closer to this blue box, which comes in at about, between about 1700 and 1650. And then if you zoom out all the way, crunch the price action here. The most important level that I would be looking for on Ethereum is 1550, guys. If this thing moves down to 1550, which we are pretty far away from, but if for some reason, if we get this head and shoulders, which is also on Ethereum, right? I don't know if you want to connect this, and this, or if you just want to take that as your shoulder. But either way, the measured move brings you, let's see. Let's draw it out. Let's pull up a fresh ETH chart here. And let's go ahead and collapse this. Zoom out. There we go. Right. If you go ahead and draw this, right, maybe you have that as your shoulder, that is your head, that is your right shoulder. This is your neckline at 1820. If you go ahead and grab your high, bring it to the neckline, right? This is typically how you will find a technical target of a pattern breakdown. This will bring you down to that 1550 level. Why is that level so important? Why is this level so important? Well, first off, this brings you right there. So that is very interesting, right? But if you come back to this chart, what is here at 1550, guys? It's a large shelf of volume, right? As we won't be approaching the shelf, but when you're coming to the upside, the shelves act as resistance, right? But when you're coming to the downside, let's say we bing bong all the way to the downside, this is important because if you lose that high volume node and break below this, that is likely where you're going to get a fast move down to the 1300s, which would be, down here at about 1373 would be the next major level of support I'd be looking at. But obviously, you do have some spikes in volume here that may give you a little bit of turbulence. But for the most part, nothing but a goose egg in here, guys. So I would be very, 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 very careful, if you approach that 1550 level, because once you start losing it, you open up the door to that massive volume gap. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. We got too high. I can't really see them, but it says 200 and something likes. Let's rip it up to at least 550 likes tonight, guys. We haven't hit a like goal, I think, in like a month or over a month. So let's try to hit the like goal tonight. At 550, we'll set it reasonably because price action's boring, so we're not getting, we have a decent amount of viewers, but not enough to rip us up to like 1K likes. So 550 is the goal. Go ahead and smash it up. Whether you're watching the TV, watching your phone, watching your iPad or your computer, or if you just have your eyes shut and you're envisioning Frankie Candles in your brain, you could just telepathically smash that like button. So telepathically hit it, smash it, hit it with your elbow, headbutt it, touch it with your butt. I don't really care. Just hit that dang like button. Let's go. Shout out to KO13. Welcome to the Goodfellas, my friend. Thank you for getting that membership. We do appreciate you. Welcome to the Goodfellas. Crypto, let's see. Wick says, y'all just need to look at pizza different. Oh my God, we're still talking about pizza. Let's go. I love it. Y'all gotta start thinking about pizza differently. It's a conveyor for any kind of thing you want. Oh, I like that. There's no such thing as a wrong answer for what goes on pizza because it's just a conveyor belt feeding you whatever that topping is. I like that. So you like pineapples, why not make the conveyor belt some dough and cheese? I don't hate it, bro. I just trade it. Let's go. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move on. I saw somebody shout out Sui. So let's just go ahead and take a quick look at Sui. And she's still just kind of chilling. She's still just kind of suing. She's kind of suing, guys. But yeah, she is chilling, finding some decent support here at about $1.31, creating somewhat of a floor, if you will. at about $1.31, starting to develop a bit more volume here, a little bit more price action, a little easier to kind of analyze here now, as we do have this beautiful sideways range that we can now pull a volume profile on. Gonna go ahead and switch over to the Heikinashi candles. And let's see, getting that red dot. Let's see if we can get a setup, guys. I'm looking for a live Sui trade. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see, looking at the 15-minute. Oh, baby. I don't know if you'll get it, but I would love to deviate from here a little bit, get some bullish confirmations. Let's see, 5-minute. Yeah, it doesn't really look, it's not looking so saucy. Not that it looks bad, it's just not looking good for a trade right now. Sitting at the floor. Yeah, sitting at the floor, looking for some kind of a, let's see, take a look at the 1-minute. Yeah, nothing really screaming out to me here. Nothing really screaming out. But we'll keep an eye on it. Got your blood diamond. Is that the first blood diamond of Sui? Oh, guys, look, it's all grown up. I got its first blood diamond. It's like getting your first pimple. It's like getting your first pimple. I love it. But yeah, give you a nice little move to the downside. So she is indeed respecting that TA. First red dot. Oh, God, look, she's getting her first acne. This is great. She's got her first red dot on the 1 hour. She's all grown up now. I love it. I'll be honest with you guys. I will be honest with you. Not that this means that you guys should do this too, but probably looking at, maybe pick up some Sui on spot soon. Soon. Not just yet. Not that right now is a bad idea, but, not financial advice. But hey, I'm looking to get in on Sui. I just, major levels here, just looking at the technicals, would be something like this. I mean, these are basically the only levels you have to look at. Maybe pull it down there. I mean, these are basically your levels here, right? You could try to pull some, like, wonky ranges here to try to get, it's hard. It's real hard. I'm going to go ahead and draw this out as some support. So, yeah, this is kind of what I'd be looking at. What if we pull a whole dang range on this thing? Yeah. I mean, you're basically at the value area low of almost all the price action, neglecting that, super Lambo candle. Yeah, I mean, not even sitting on the POC at all. I mean, I'd probably be looking at these levels, right? Not these, but those. Yeah, these are kind of levels I'd be looking at until you break that blue box. Then I would expect to potentially, fall into this previous range that you have down here with a, I mean, I can't believe we're drawing a previous value area low right now on something so new, but we're going to do it. Previous value area low, previous value area high, right? And then your POC. I'm not even going to mark out the POC. But now you have a little bit of context, right? So if this thing does wind up breaking down and you break your current value area low and you break below this value area high, you may be on your way to the value area low or POC, getting closer into the $1.20 area. So something to watch for. Something to watch for. But again, I would prefer to get a bounce back up into the top of this range. So here's finally some price action to get you guys some legitimate levels on Sui. So locally, I mean, it's kind of all local, but locally, I'd watch this little mini range, right? I'll let you guys kind of screenshot these levels, right? That's your little mini range, right? And then the more macro range would just be here with your highs at about $1.40 and your lows at about $1.31. And then once you start losing this previous value area low at about $1.30, that's where you're likely to get a move lower into the $1.20s. Eventually, potentially bringing you down to this level here at about $1.25. So there you go. There's Sui. I was really hoping every time I look at Sui, I'm like, please have a setup. I mean, I will just go ahead and you do have slight bullish divergence, right? Like very slight. Let's pull up the regular candles. Yeah, I mean, you do technically, like very slight, very slight. I mean, very, very, very slight. So you may get a bounce here. VWAP coming back up on your 3-minute. I mean, it's the 3-minute though, right? So, momentum coming up, price action creeping down. But that 1 hour red dot, may give you a little bit more downside. So I would be careful on Sui right now. But I mark my words, we will catch a live trade on Sui, guys. We will catch a live trade. Let's see, Frankenberries. Let's go, Tommy Gun. I like that one. Let's see, I only drink sweet tea. Hey, let's go. I don't hate sweet tea. Actually, I don't really love sweet tea either, to be honest with you. Don't tell anybody that, don't tell any of my ATL friends, guys. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Captain? Let's see. I'm definitely getting pizza tonight. Thanks for the cravings, chat. Let's go. Shout out to Jose. Stop looking at all the sisters. Let's go. Shout out to James. All right, let's go ahead and continue on here. Super Lambo candle. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, swing fail. All right, let's take a look at Pepe real quick, guys. Let's see a look at Pepe. Let's see. They said swing fail. Swing fail on Pepe. I mean, where? I don't know. Dang, man. This thing just keeps going. Talk about missing the boat, guys. Talk about missing the boat. Yikes. I will not buy these candles. I don't care if this thing goes to $1 million. I will not buy these green candles. But, yeah, I mean, this thing's just been going ballistic. I mean, God, look at this thing go. Massive bear div on your 2 hour. Nope. Swallow it up. This is why. Actually, I talked about this on the morning show, guys. I said, look out for the 2 hour bear div on Pepe. But be careful because it's a meme coin and it may not respect the TA. Perfect example of how a meme coin does not respect your TA, right? 2 hour bear div gave you almost nothing, right? And it just swallowed it up with another green dot and pushed right through. This is why I don't trade meme coins on leverage, right? I don't try to trade these off technical targets. Your technical things, right? I trade this, I'll buy a meme coin if it's hyped. So Slugger Slug said blew it. I assume you mean on Pepe. Buy Pepe or get wrecked. Shout out to Bullseye. Yeah, I will choose to get wrecked here. I can't buy these blue candles. It goes against my fundamentals of trading. But hey, those fundamentals of trading might miss me out some money. So but you know what? You gotta take it because that mindset is gonna save you more than it's gonna wreck you, right? And I would rather miss out than get wrecked, right? But anyway, not saying that if you bought this, you can't make money. If you buy this and it goes up, obviously you're going to make some money. I just personally would not buy it. If I buy a meme coin, I'm trying to catch it like down here or down here, right? I'm trying to buy it when there's no candles on the chart and then just, kind of gamble and see if it flies. So, but yeah, and then I was saying, look at that 4 hour bear div, which has not printed yet. But remember, likely, if you get that 4 hour bear div, it's either going to be a massive top or it's going to print and immediately get invalidated and continue push to the upside. So just be careful with the TA on Pepe, guys, because it's not going to get respected as like a regular coin does, right? At the most, these meme coins will respect like just technical, traditional TA where like, hey, where are we going to pull back to? Well, you have some support down here, so you might bounce off that support. So it'll work in that manner, but trying to find like signals, like a divergence or something, doesn't typically work very well. All right, let's see. Nabil 100% says it stops when I buy. 100%. That's like usually how it works out is, you'll buy it and then it dumps, right? Because a lot of times it's just the psychology of the market. People always say like, oh God, it's like someone's watching my account and someone's like watching me, watching where my stop losses are. And, the reason for that is because most of the market buys at the most predictable time. And it's when price pumps. Psychologically, most people buy up here because they see it pumping. The smart money buys down here when they see the red. Right? Because if we actually go back in time, guys, it's so easy to say like, oh, I would have bought back here. But would you have? If you saw a meme coin and these were the only candles on the chart, would you have been buying down here? Most inexperienced people are going to be like, I'm not buying that. That's garbage. But the smart people know you buy the blood. And then, they're like, oh, told you it was going to dump. Told you. Patience, my friend. Patience. And then she goes to the moon, right? Shout out to CA Slot says, can you check out Satima? Yeah, we'll take a look at Satima. All right, let's go ahead. We'll look at Satima first. Let's see. Oh God, we're gonna have to look at the. Hopefully, this is the right one. Let's see. Hang on, let me pull it up. I want to make sure I'm looking at the right chart here. Satima. I can't find it. Hang on. Let's see. Is this the right one? Let's see. It's SAI. Yeah, this is it. Saitama. All right. Yeah, let's take a look here. Taking a look at the daily. Dang, this thing. Woo, baby. This thing went on 2 giant runs. Interesting. Hang on. Let me see this. I'm going to pull a fib on this. Losing the 786. That is not a good sign. Let's see. Come on. Come on, range. Work. Let's see. 20-minute drive. Practically the same price. Come on. All right. Well, is it because we're in bar replay? That's probably why. No? All right. Range doesn't want to pull. Okay. But let's see here. Let's take a look at a higher time frame here. Weekly VWAP. That is the weirdest VWAP I've ever seen. That is, that is a wild VWAP. But money flow coming straight out. Weekly does not look great. 6-day. Money flow coming out. Money flow in the red. Daily. About to print a green dot on the daily. That might give you a little push back up. But it looks like you might just bearishly retest the 786. Let's see. Checking out the 4-hour. I mean, you printed that bear. This thing is not look good. I don't really know much about this. But let's see. Yeah, you got your lower lows and your higher lows. Gave you absolutely nothing. This thing, I could probably just say it's going down, and I have a 95% shot of being right, to be honest with you. All these yellow X's. This is just weird price action. What's the market cap on this thing? Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to pull up the here we go. Market cap is 47 million. That's why. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this one's going to be rough. This is like just all of this. This is all like, it's a low market cap, so it's, again, probably not going to respect TA very much. But yeah, I would say overall bearish. Definitely overall bearish. Money flow coming straight out on your 4-day like that. 45 minutes working its way up slowly, but this just doesn't look like healthy price action. This is sketchy price action. So I appreciate the super chat. I wish I could help you out a little more there, but this is very, 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 very hard to read just because of the low market cap. Hey, Cozy Babe, had to get the like in. Let's go. Shout out to Cozy Babe. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Token Metrics was pretty bullish on this coin at some point. Maybe I could pull that up. But yeah, Token Metrics was I remember seeing Token Metrics giving it a pretty good trader grade. So maybe we could try to check that out real quick. But let's go ahead and move on here. We looked at SUI. Let's take a look at DPX. No, let's not look at the DPX. We'll look at the KuCoin Tether chart. All right. There we go. Scam wick like crazy over there. And let's take a look at there we go. Oh, God, yeah, what is this? This looks like a rug pull to me, to be 100% honest with you. Maybe not rug pull. What is this? I don't know. Look at this. This wick is insane. This doesn't look healthy either, to be 100% honest with you. This just looks like a rug pull. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily green dot printing. Although none of these green dots really did anything for you, selling pressure is definitely higher than the buying pressure. Taking a look at your weekly probably has no information. Yeah, this is impossible to do TA on, to be 100% honest with you. It's just making new low after new low. I don't know what this is. I could look this up too. DPX. Let's see. Dopex. Interesting. This is the... Yeah, Dopex. Let's see. Dopex is a decentralized options protocol that targets liquidity maximization while minimizing losses for option writers and maximizing gains for option buyers. Dopex offers a simple and easy-to-use platform, meaning that anyone can participate in an option pool. Users can deposit base quote. Interesting. Let's see. What's this thing? Yeah. I don't know. This is either like the accumulation zone of a lifetime before it zoots back up to $4,000, or this is a scam. I don't know. This is very hard to read. Market cap, 43 million. Yeah, super low cap. Really hard to do legitimate. Yeah, I don't know. This is that's a rough one for sure. But yeah, it's hard. I can't really make a call on this, to be 100% honest with you. If I had to just gamble on this, I would expect it to go down more. But yeah, kind of hard to make a call off the technicals, to be 100% honest with you. All right, let's go ahead and continue on here. There we go. Fine Cali Crypto. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, let's go. We can take a look at OP, no problem. It's actually on the list, so shout out to Fine Cali Crypto. Let's see. INJ. I see INJ in here. Shout out to Mo. I see you in here, bro. AZTV. Pure scam rug pull. AZTV. Kind of looks like it, to be honest. Yeah, he's smoking dope packs. Yeah. Monkeys. Shout out to Mo. I don't know if he's calling monkeys. Yeah, not sure. Shout out to Mo. Go to the website. Monkeys website. He's trying to get me to go to is H-bar on the list? H-bar is not on the list, but I will do H-bar because I actually didn't do it this morning, and I said I would put some H-bar TA in the Discord, but I got really busy and could not post it, so I will do it here. My fixed range volume profile settings, if you want them, here they are. Boom. Row size 250, value area 70, which I think is default. And then I just changed the colors, and I turn on the value area high, value area low, and the POC. Everything else, I believe, is custom, the default, other than the only other thing I changed was the colors. So there you go. You guys can screenshot those. Oh, look up monkeys on Dex tools. Okay, maybe we will. I mean, Bitcoin's kind of boring right now. I don't mind doing something a little bit different today. All right, continuing on. All right, continuing on here. Let's see. What are they? OP. Let's take a look at OP. All right. Approaching our next level of support is an important level of support. If we lose this, would expect a quick move down to about $1.89. But may pull a little bit of a, let's check the 4-hour real quick. Four-hour, hard to say. I take it back, guys. This flavor, at least, I've had this before. It's just good. Goat Fuel Acai Mixed Berry is not good. Yeah, Money Flow coming out. Not looking too great on the 4-hour. 2-hour not looking good as well. 15-minute. Yeah, this thing does not look great. 15-minute bull div. Might be able to catch a degenerate, absolute degenerate, very short-term long off of that. I would not recommend taking that trade, but, I mean, you do have the bull div. No money flow coming out. Money flow looks horrible. Dang. That money flow looks nasty. Yeah. Definitely not looking great on OP right now. Not going to lie. Going to pull a little bit of a macro range here. Yeah. Deviating from your value area low. If you lose this level, I'd be looking for a move down to about $1.89. That's probably going to be your next stop. If you decide so. If you don't get a strong bounce here, I would look for a loss at this level and potentially look to come down to about $1.89. Potentially come, yeah, $1.89 is the level I would watch. But yeah, this does not look great, to be 100% honest with you. Take a look at the daily. Yeah, daily red dot printing. Yeah, not looking great. I will say that. Yeah, not looking good. I would watch that $1.89 level. If you break this level here at about at $2.15, I would look for that $1.89 because that's probably going to be a quick move through this little gap-a-rooney here. All right, let's see. Shout out to Dave Digital said, one time I was presending to like eating my veggies, then I started really liking my veggies. Always presend until it goes through. Shout out to Dave Digital, bro. We love you, man. You're funny, bro. Let's see. Shout out to Cozy Babe, says hashtag trendsetter, showing those nails. Let's go. Somebody's going to clip that. All right, let's go. I heard Frankie literally say short OP. Thank you for the FA. Wick, typo. You had a typo. It's TA. I don't know what FA is. That's TA is what you meant to say. I'm sure of it. Shout out to Alex. We'll look at INJ. But yeah, I would be careful here because if you lose that, look for that gap down. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at H-bar because I kind of rugged it this morning. I don't know why I chose to look at the BitGet perpetual chart. Let's go to KuCoin Tether. The reason I picked KuCoin Tether, guys, is because KuCoin has had a lot of altcoins for a very long time. So if it's an alt, typically KuCoin has a chart with a decent amount of price history. That's the only reason I really picked KuCoin. Shout out to KuCoin. But let's go ahead and take a look here. Pull that nice little range. Oh, baby, you're losing that range. You're losing the range. No bull div here on the daily. Oh, God. VWAP rolling back to the upside, though. Not looking too bad. Take a look at the 12-hour. Print that green dot. You might get a 12-hour bull div there, but nothing really presenting itself right now. Yeah, red dot just confirmed on the 4-hour about 3 hours ago. 2-hour. Yeah. God, everything kind of just looks meh right now. Not gonna lie. Green dot. Looking for a green dot on your 1 hour. No div. 24-minute. Yeah, looking for a green dot on your 24-minute. Yeah, it's just I don't know. It looks boring. It looks sideways. Like there's nothing really happening. There's no red dot printing. Oh, there we go. There's something a little bit interesting, right? Remember I said when you dip out of a value area low, sometimes you get the bearish retest with the confirmation of a yellow X, and then price usually comes down. Not a trade call, and no guarantee that we come down from here. Be very careful. But, if we continue looking at the lower time frames here, taking a look at the 45-minute, money flow already deep in the red. 30-minute, already in the red as you're printing a green dot. Okay, so the setup that we usually look for is not there. 24-minute in the red. Yeah. God, why is this H-bar looking strange right now? But yeah, I would be careful as you are bearishly retesting. And not only did you have that yellow X on the 1 hour? Where was that? 45-minute, I think. No? Where was that? Oh, it was the 8-hour. 8-hour yellow X on that bearish retest. Also have that blood diamond on the 3-hour in the same kind of manner there on the bearish retest. Usually when you get those blood diamonds or yellow X's, that's where you start to fall. But kind of mixed signals on the indicators here. Yeah, kind of mixed signals on the indicators here. But I will say, let's pull up our VPVR. Go ahead and take a look here. Bada boom. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I mean, if you decisively lose these levels, pretty big gap down to these highs back here from from November of 2022. Gonna go ahead and pull that local range here. Because remember, we said looking at those local ranges can wind up being very helpful in the future. So I'm going to go ahead and make this a box. This is the next major level of support I'd be looking for on H-bar. If we break the lows here, if we break these wicks especially, likely going to get a quick move down to this blue box, in which case I would pray that you got some support. So that is what I'd be looking at on H-bar. Signals on the indicators pretty pretty wonky. Shout out to CA Slots. Can you take a look at Wojak? We could try to take a look at Wojak once we go ahead and finish all the other alts here. Take a look at Solana real quick. 4 hour. Let's see. Yeah, Solana just still in this brutal range here. Go ahead and yeet this thing. All right, there we go. Let's see here. Take a look at the daily. Yeah, approaching our value area low. VWAP coming back to the upside. 10 hour. Red dot printing. Everything's a mess today, guys. This is a mess. 12 hour. Let's see these lower time frames. 30-minute money flow crossover. 45 minutes deep in the red. Yeah, kind of hard to read here. Let's see. Take a look at the 12 hour. Yeah, red dot printing, money flow coming out. I think you probably could make it to that value area low at about $20.83. Whoops. There we go. Right. So if we make it down to that value area low, this is kind of what I would look for here. If Solana dips below this value area low, puts in a lower low, and then, your momentum wave might kind of bing bong around here a little bit, but I would look for bullish divergence on the 12-hour time frame if you could deviate outside of that value area low, in which case would likely result in a shot all the way back up to your value area high, coming in at about $25.13. POC coming in at 23.35. So these are basically the levels I would look for. But in the short term, with that 12-hour red dot, I would love to see that push you to the value area low and even deviate slightly below. You likely do have a golden pocket pretty close to those lows. Yep, there it is, right? So maybe your low comes down here, taps that golden pocket, you put in the bull div, and then you're off to the races. But I would be I would be sitting on my hands until we actually came down to that level. I would not be front-running any of that at all. All right, moving on to Gala. Going to run through these quickly, guys. Let's see, taking a look at Gala. KuCoin Tether. Oh, baby, there we go. Getting a push into that 786. Not looking very good. Not looking very good. Get rid of this. Bada boom. But yeah, at that value area low, pushed below, bearish rejection. Look at that bearish retest. Bing, bong. Straight dump. Puke that red candle. Let's go. But yeah, I would 10-hour, 12-hour. Yeah, 12-hour red dot and yellow X. Dang, these alts want to bleed today, huh? Yeah, yellow X, bearish retest. There you go. Exactly what I was talking about before, guys. You break down, bearish retest, confirmation of the yellow X, and puke the red candles. There you go. But yeah, I would be looking for some kind of a reaction off that 786. Really no technical setup for you, to be honest. No bull divs available. Try again later. Yeah, not too many setups here. I mean, you don't even got it here. You might be able to get some kind of a bull div here at that 786 coming in at about 0.034 cents. But dang, this thing don't look good. Yeah, I mean, technically, I don't even know how much I would trust this. I mean, if you make a higher low there, I mean, you definitely have that bear div into somewhat of a key level. May give you some kind of a bounce, but I would not be trying to ride that thing to the moon, to be honest with you. But yeah, definitely would lean a little bit more bearish, especially with the 12-hour yellow X printing. If this has not played out for the most part yet, I would be looking for some potential more downside for Gala. Only problem is you're at a pretty dangerous level here, guys. You're at a pretty dangerous level because you've basically already broken below most of your volume. This was the level you didn't want to lose. The macro value area low at about 0.036 cents is the level you did not want to lose. Now, if we cannot get a quick move back to the upside here, look at this volume fall off, right? Like, it's not a giant gap like this is, but look at all the volume is up here. This is where all the volume is. This is all fall off, right? So this is, price might get kind of dangerous down here, especially if you start breaking these levels. Could be coming down for Gala. But you haven't broke this level yet. Hopefully you can get a nice bounce. That yellow X won't play out as much as they typically do. You can see we already got the first one. Typically the first two yellow X's are the ones that bring you down the most. The first one will usually give you a big dump. Yellow one will kind of finish. The second one will kind of finish the job. And you can kind of see right here. Yeah, you can see right here, this one, big dump, and then that last one kind of just, kind of showed that, kind of sellers were exhausted at that point. So, yeah, hopefully that yellow X does not play out too brutally and break you below that 786, because once you start cracking these lows down here at about 3 cents even, guys, that's going to be a dangerous level to break. I mean, this is honestly a dangerous level to break in itself, but if you get all the way down there, not going to be good. Not going to be good. All right, let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and take a look at Wojak real quickly here. Take a look at BitGet. BitGet, quick on the trigger with these alt listings. I love it. Shout out to BitGet, guys. I was going to wear my BitGet shirt today, but it shrunk. It shrunk in the wash. So BitGet, if you're seeing this, hang on. I don't know where my BitGet hat went, but I was going to wear my BitGet shirt, but it got shrunk. So BitGet, if you're seeing this, hook your boy up. Large T-shirt. I'll wear it like all the time. Femex too. Any crypto merch, guys. Hey, free advertising on the Frankie Candles YouTube channel. You send merch, I wear the merch. But let's go ahead and continue on here for Wojak. Shout out to Dave Digital. See him shouting this thing out all the time. Let's see. I assume it's a meme coin. Am I wrong? I might be wrong. I'm just guessing. Let's see. Oh, God. I think we need to call the morning stream Hairless Cats and Candles. We'll have to get a creepy hairless cat that walks on the desk. Let's go. Let's see. Sky Token making some big moves in the space. Huge partnership coming. Yeah, shout out to Rob. Yeah. Someone else said that. Wear the Bit Get Baby Gap shirt, Frankie. Oh, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Don't threaten me with a good time. All right, let's go ahead and continue on here. Shout out to Dixon. I thought you wore a kid's medium. Yeah. Shout out to Dixon. All right, let's go ahead and continue on. All right. Green dot printing on our 10-hour here. Is this a meme coin? Somebody spam meme in the chat here if this is a meme coin. VWAP rolling to the downside on your 4-hour. Looking for some short-term down potentially. Let's see. Yeah. Hey, shout out to who said that? Badman Elite said looked like an Adam and Eve bottom. There's Adam. There's Eve. Bada boom. Bing bong. Not a bad call, my friend. Not a bad call. Let me see if does TradingView call out. Let's see. I don't think they do Adam and Eve. They don't. But yeah, typically your Adam is this, right? And then your Eve is the round bottom. That would be your neckline right here, actually. Right? Bing bong. Yeah, kind of does. Shout out to you, bro. Yeah, it's a meme coin. Okay. All right. So yeah, I mean, I will look at it, but understand, red dot on your 2-hour, no bear div. Your bear div here on the 2-hour did play out. Money flow coming out on your 2-hour. Take a look at the 1-hour. Money flow coming out. Take a look at your 30-minute. Oh, blood diamond. Let's see. Yeah, hard to call this. Yeah, I mean, momentum is clearly not there anymore. Look at all this momentum, right? And then just womp, womp, womp. So I would watch out for that 3-hour red dot to potentially give you some more downside here on Wojak. Taking a look at your daily, no information. Your 8-hour green dot is printing. Very hard to say. I will say this. It does look like it's too soon to tell, but it looks like it could be setting up for some potential bullish consolidation, right? In which case, yeah, I don't know where you would want to pull that to, but, just kind of looking like somewhat of a bull pennant here, a little bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, and then that is where you'd get the break. However, that, if it's not going to respect the TA, that green dot may not break you out. If it's not going to respect the pattern either, that 4-hour red dot's probably your bearish case to come break this thing to the downside, in which case I would be looking right here for some support. I'll actually draw it as a range. Something like that is what I would look for. If you do break down and don't get support here, I would look for some lower prices. Shout out to Wojak. Shout out to Captain Kirk. Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Mind of Tron, shout out to you, man. Thank you for being here. Bing bong, baby. Nagatoshi Sagamoto. Let's go. Let's see. I have an idea. Shout out to Nico. Said, really don't know if it's possible economically, but we could try to put at least one video translated in Spanish to spread the sauce international. I actually think they tried that with BitBoy, with the BitBoy channel, and it's very hard to do. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think we tried to do. It's very difficult to do. It doesn't work as it doesn't work as well as yeah. I think it's harder. It's harder than it seems. But hey, maybe we could try that at some point. All right. What do we? Let's see. Let's go to Dex Tools and let's look up monkeys. Now, I guess this is a meme coin day. But let's see. I'm going to go ahead and search up monkeys, which is for sure. Yeah, it's going to be so hard to tell which one I'm looking at here. Yeah, it's going to be very, very, very hard. But there you go. Yeah, I don't know which one we're looking at. I could almost guarantee they're all scams probably. But let's see. There it is. Oh, baby. Let's see. Let's go to a higher time frame. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, very hard to analyze this stuff. I don't even know if I'm looking at the right thing. Shout out to Mo. He says, look at the website. Let's see. Monkeys. Is this it? Well, they got Pepe on there. They're probably stealing all my seed phrases right now. All right. Well, yeah. Total holders 14. I will be honest with you. This is, yeah, I don't know. This is probably a scam. I'll be honest with you. This is scary. The fact that everybody's anonymous. This is like the biggest red flag for a scam right here. Our team. We don't want to show any of our faces, but, hey, buy monkeys. I'm not saying you can't make money with it. I'm not saying you can't buy this at 100Xs and then they rug pull. I would just be very, very, very careful. Elon Musk's only Twitter list experienced the unpredictability of the meme king, Elon Musk, as he unveils his personal Twitter list, monkeys, for all things memes, Tesla. What is this? Yeah, I would, yeah, very, very interesting. Yeah, this is most likely a scam. I would not recommend buying that, but hey, you got to make your own decisions. But there we go. We pulled up the site for you, Mo. We got you, brother. We got you. Hopefully that was the right one. But let's see. INJ. We got to get INJ in for Alex, and then we'll get to the wheel spins. Don't forget to smash up that like button, guys. 550 likes is the goal. Smash up that like button. If you have not hit the like button, what are you doing? What are you doing? All right, let's take a look here. Taking a look at the 8-hour. Taking a look at the 8-hour money flow crossover into the red dot confirmed. Take a look at the 12-hour. Rejected at that 0 line. Money flow coming out on the 16-hour. Your daily, oh, God, this is, let's see. Well, interesting. Let's see. Money flow coming to the upside. Momentum coming. Yeah, it doesn't look great, to be honest. Honestly, none of these altcoins looked good today. Not that they look like they're going to zero, but like they just don't look great. Yeah, I watch it. Yeah, 1 hour, probably getting rejected. Yep. Yeah, look at this thing. This is the epitome of a VWAP flop flip. This is the flippity flop flip right here. Came up, green dot, came down, red dot, came up, green dot, immediately after each other. Snake eyes on your 1 hour. Let me go ahead and pull this wonky old range. Yeah, meme coins. Altcoins are basically breaking down, bearishly retesting, and then dumping out of the value area lows. Yeah, I would look, next level of support I would be looking at is probably going to be, if you do continue to the downside, would be probably where we're sitting right now is at about $7.30. If we break down below that, I would look for a move closer to about $7 even to kind of sit on top of these old highs that we made. But other than that, the altcoins are an absolute mess as far as technical signals go. No divergences or anything, and they're just very choppy right now. So hard to read. However, there is the key levels that I would be watching for sure. See if we can get some confluence on these golden pockets. Yeah, I mean, 786. This is going to be the level that you really want to watch. If we're losing the golden pocket right now, I would watch for that 786 test at about $7. So there you guys go. Let's see. VWAP flip-flop. Let's go. Shout out to Cats and Kirk. What's the new meme coin's name that he can't say? Nobody knows. It's not. Okay. It's not. Monkey says it's Elon Musk. I can almost guarantee you, Mo. Again, I don't have any secret information, but I can almost guarantee you, almost for sure, that is not Elon Musk's altcoin. But maybe, hey, you never know. But Yeah, the meme coin I'm talking about, guys, I can't really talk about. I mean, I can, but let's just say they don't like Pepe. They don't like Pepe. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really say the name on YouTube, but, well, I'll just say this. This meme coin does not like Pepe. But I have not bought it yet. I may not buy it, just so you guys know. Full transparency. I may not buy it. It's just something I'm looking at because I'm mad that I missed Pepe. So I'm going to buy something else. I'm going to go gamble somewhere else and probably lose my money. So just be careful. If you guys figure out what I'm talking about. Oh, Dave Digital. Dave Digital, what is that? Oh, yeah, that's an interesting. Oh, interesting. Tony D said, Mo, I can't find anything linking Musk to it, but I feel it would be all over his profile if it were legit. Okay. I mean, listen, I could be wrong. I hate to burst everyone's bubble, but that Monkeys coin is almost certainly a scam. Elon Musk is definitely not associated with that. It's like literally the epitome of a scam. I'm actually surprised that scam coins like that are like people don't realize. Like I'm just shocked. Like with the anonymous team members is like when you see the anonymous team members, that's like the biggest red flag ever for a scam. But again, people called SafeMoon a scam. I don't think they ever pulled the rug. And I made money with SafeMoon, right? And even if it was a scam, I would, even if it was a scam, I would, I still made money, right? It doesn't mean you can't make money, but like you're likely going to lose money. So I would just be very careful. Mo, be very careful with the Monkeys coin. If you are going to try that one out, just make sure you're not putting money make sure you're putting money in that you're willing to lose, right? Somebody just asked a good buy point for Cake. Let's see. What is going on here? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You're pretty low here. Yeah, what is going on here? I mean, you're at the bottom. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. If you break this level, what is going to happen to Cake? It's going to explode. But yeah. Yeah, Cake. What happened to Cake, guys? Yeah, I don't know. A few days ago, Elon Musk had an interview and was trolling that an inventor of memes. Yeah. Shout out to Nico. But yeah, I don't know. What happened to Cake? Am I looking at the wrong thing? What is going on? Why is Cake at 0? Yeah, I mean, hey, I don't really think you're at the bottom. I mean, literally the bottom. And yeah, there we go. Let's try to do TA on that. Look at that. Nice. Let's see. You guys are funny. Tommy Gunn wants morning show to be called Tokens with Tony. Do it. Oh, God. Tony D taking over the channel. Hey, hold up. Hey, would you guys want to watch a show? Maybe it's not even a TA show. Maybe it's just like a quick little 20-minute show where Tony just takes a look at oh my God, token metrics with Tony. What if it's like Tony, it doesn't even really need to be TA. It's like Tony looking at the hot coins on token metrics to help you guys find those altcoin gems, like the ones that we post in the dining room. Would you guys watch that? Tokens with Tony, and he goes through token metrics. How sick would that be? Let me know if that's something. Tony's tokens. Let's go. Tony's tokens. I'm JK. Don't do it. Guys, let me know if you guys want tokens with Tony. And if you guys want to get those altcoin gems from token metrics with Tony, and then I'll be in the chat modding. Let me know if that's something you guys want. I'm putting a poll in because we're about to end the show here. Let's see if you guys want tokens with Tony. I don't know if it'll happen tomorrow or to the next week, but one day, tokens with Tony to find altcoin gems. Let me know. Boom. Let me know. The poll is up there. Either yes or ew. I hate altcoins. Let me know, guys. Click it. Oh, God, Tony. It looks like you're. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Let me know in that poll, guys. Make sure you vote. Don't leave us hanging. And maybe we'll get altcoins. I don't want to dox Tony's actual name, but I don't know if he even cares. But, guys, with all that being said, I think that's all the time we got for tonight's live stream. We still got 471 people in here. Go ahead and smash that like button if you guys have not already. And let's go ahead and spin that dang wheel of pain and pleasure. And don't forget to vote on that poll and let us know what you think. Let's go ahead and spin that dang wheel. Spin numero uno. Go ahead and pull up that screen, that scrizine, as some of you guys would say. Let's see. Someone wants, oh, God, shout out to Creighton C. Cardano and cookies. Pepe and pancakes. Peter Gorman, let's go, bro. Oh, yeah, let's go. Oh, my God. Tony, they're blowing up in the chat for you. Tyler is correct. Tony's last name is the Tiger. That is dang right, Tyler. Let's go. What if it's altcoins with Tony and Tyler? That would be sick. And we just altcoin gem hunt with Tony and Tyler. What about Tony, Tyler? I'm just trying to find people. Wow, we don't have a lot of T's. Tony, Tyler, Tommy Gunn, and TJ. Maybe we'll get TJ in on it too. Let's go. I really hope. Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Wow, 13% of. We got some Bitcoin maxis in here? Let's go. Let's go. All right, I like this. 87%, Tony. That's a. Tony. Yeah, listen, bro. That's a landslide. 88%. If we get it to 100, I will give Tony, if he wants it, I will give Tony his own show. A quick little, maybe they're pre-records too. Just quick little, hey guys, what's up? It's Tony. I'm here to talk about some of the hottest altcoins right now. And he takes a quick look at token metrics. Get that up to 100. Tony gets his own little segment on the channel. Let's go. All right. Token with Tony. You guys are funny, bro. Tony's trading tips and toast. Yo, guys, anytime we need a name for something, I don't know why we don't just come straight to you guys. We really should. Jonathan Schaefer, BTC is the only way. Let's go. Shout out to Jonathan Schaefer. Oh, God. Tokens with Tony's deep. Sudeep. Listen, we call the cops on Dave all the time, Sudeep. We'll call the cops on you, too. We're not scared. I'm just kidding, Sudeep. You're good. If Dave's not in jail yet, you're safe. Trust me. All right, let's see. Oh, baby, I spun it 7 times. Why did I do that? We only have 400 likes. 1, 2, 3, 4 giveaways. 4 giveaways for 400 likes. I think that's fair, guys. And with all that being said, guys, I think that's all the time I got for tonight's live stream. Shout out to Rob. Not Rob the Crypto Snob, just Rob. I'm going to check out Sky Token when I get off here. Oh, God, Dave Digital. Somebody, I'm blocking. Dave, you're gone. I'm blocking you from the channel. I'm just kidding. I just make him a mod. I've actually accidentally made people mods before. It's actually a very scary thing. But let's see. Bada boom, bada boom. Oh, 88%. Let's go, Tony. Let's go. But guys, with all that being said, I think that's all the time I got for tonight's live stream. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Let's see. Shout out to Angel is Cool. Says, love you, Frank. I'll be in here tomorrow. Angel, we will see you tomorrow. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys for sitting here and watching this show with us and trying to figure out good old Bitcoin. Like I said, watch that daily close. We'll get a better idea of what that trigger wave on the daily is going to do. Is it going to invalidate, or are we going to get that thing to move tomorrow? But luckily, I'll see you guys in the morning in our market update. I think I'll be making one tomorrow if something happens to Bitcoin. But with all that being said, guys, that's all the time I got for tonight's live stream. I'll see you tomorrow. Same place, same time, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB. Shout out to the plastic Mrs. Shout out to DZ, not Mrs. Candles. Mrs. Candles is not plastic, guys. I swear. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.
I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, It's no deal, dog. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase.
You guys thought I wasn't going to pop up. Who believed me? Probably nobody. Everyone's like, we know you're coming back, bro. We know you're coming back. I can't skip out on the encore, guys. Like, I got something to do. What's more important than a Frankie fake out? Nothing, guys. Nothing. I'm just over here drinking the goat fuel. The CandleMafia is the goat. Someone just said in chat, everywhere I go, every channel, they talk about Frankie and his community. And guys, that's a testament to you guys. You guys are literally the best people on earth. And somehow we've congregated you all together and turned you into the CandleMafia. And I'm lucky enough to be the lunatic leader of the CandleMafia, drinking my goat fuel here. But you guys are really the goats. I'm starting to see weird patterns for some reason. Very strange. But anyway, guys, I love you all, every single one of you guys out there. I love you so much for tuning in and being here every single day. You guys are the absolute best. I had something else to say. I forget what it is. Shout out to the goats out there. Blah, 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 blah. Frankie Candle's out. Bing, bong.
Hey, yo, Jay, can we get some ratchet one time? Look, I don't want to talk.
And shout out to Crimson Caravan Company, CCC as we like to call him. He said he'll be back after the song ends because he's a little OCD. And yeah, I do not like to cut the songs off. I like to be smooth with it. You know what I'm saying? Quick with it, smooth with it. Whatever the kids are saying nowadays. Guys, that's all I got. Shout out to the goats. Blah, blah. Frankie Candle's out. Bing, bong.
Hey, yo, Jay, can we get some ratchet one time? Look, I don't wanna talk. How you try and press the kid and really you was soft. All you know is capping, homie, you don't know the law. Pedal to the metal, you ain't catching me in park. I just hit the stop. I don't wanna speak. Talking all that good, so I just hit you with the plays. Running up the score like Tyreek, I'm going deep. Watch me how I'm saucing, I be spreading it with ease. You gon' see the peace. You gon' see the flex when you hear these writtens. Trust me, you know the difference. I got a long ways to climb before you see a slippage. I see the process and the journey I'm supposed to be, but perplexed, cause I don't really see nobody close to me. Hopefully this ain't wasted, and I know it ain't. You gotta take the time for seasoning to marinate. You need the patience and the pressure just to detonate. I'm trying to blow up and these heathens need to get it straight. Gifted with a vision and precision, I'm just trying to make it high key. Might be breaking free like I was Zion in some Nikes. Tucked at the crib, bro, you know just where to find me. Making beats and spitting crack verses pretty likely. Yeah, socks with the burst, boy, I ain't changed a bit. Normal guy till I die, you know what it is. You probably thought I'd give up now that I got some kids, but really now I got these arrows aiming at your ribs. I don't wanna talk. How you try and press the kid and really you was soft. All you know is capping, homie, you don't know the law. Pedal to the metal, you ain't catching me in park. I just hit the stop. I don't wanna speak. Talking all that good, so I just hit you with the plays. Running up the score like Tyreek, I'm going deep. Watch me how I'm saucing, I be spreading it with ease. You gon' see the peas. Hey, please be on the notice, these my motives. About my chicken and its rotis. You parsimonious, you take it all cause you a locust. My focus is to grow this mission. A visionary, get a dictionary. We here off the ribbon, we ain't sharing, we just caring. Let me speak it to the manager. We damage her, no you ain't messing with an amateur. I'm ramming, the competition, they ain't standing up. They fanning from left to right cause now they branded us. Now who that? daddy. Mike Jones, they ain't want me now, they all on me. Got counterfeits trying to play me, I guess they thinking I'm Sony. These big head dummies showing up and out of their character. Homie, you need a price, cause without it the squad ain't hearing you. Top of that, we ain't fearing you. We swinging for the fences with the sting of a left hook that connects with Sonny Liston. I'm dismissing any and all of the disrespect. Nonetheless, it ain't a threat, I'm just letting y'all know who's next. I don't wanna talk how you try and press the kid and really you was soft. All you know is capping, homie, you don't know the law. Pedal to the metal, you ain't catching me in park. I just hit the start, I don't wanna speak. Talking all that good, so I just hit you with the plays. Running up the score like Tyreek, I'm going deep. Watch me how I'm saucing, I be spreading it with ease. You gon' see the P's, you gon' see the